There we go. Okay, now we're all turned around. Here's Connor. Say hi, Connor. Hi, Connor. Yes, me and Connor. We're sitting out on the patio this morning. It's a little chilly. What are you laughing about? He gets fussy sometimes. We just finished our cup of coffee, and Lana just came by with Libby, and they had a little snack, and we talked as the sun was coming up. It's early. As you can tell, the sun is beginning to glow over in the east section of our campus. And Connor just opened the door to go in the house because it is quite chilly this morning. But anyway, I've got to stop doing that all the time. I don't know why I do that, but I do. So I will constantly talk. Oh my, I guess you saw the video from yesterday with my purple hydrangeas and my wreath. It's purple, and so that's sort of where I'm going with that. And Lana was just here, and we were talking about decoupage. And I have a couple of TV trays I thought I would total paint on, put little rabbits or little animals in the forest with a black background and, you know, create my own little world on the top of this TV tray, which I may do. I don't know that I'll video anything like that because I do it as it is creating in my mind and how the paints flow and how my ideas change. And so, but then she gave me an option that maybe I could decoupage. And I thought, well, I don't have any magazines with pretty flowers or birds. I would like to do one with birds. Do you know Blooms, Birds and Blooms magazine? If you've ever had it, has the most beautiful pictures on them. And if I still had a subscription to that, I know I could cut out some beautiful bird pictures and decoupage on this TV tray. Wouldn't that be beautiful? And then if I had enough, I could do a flower pot. She was telling me that if you take a flower pot and you paint it, let it dry really, really good, clay pot, and let it dry really, really good. Don't paint the bottom or the inside, you know. You let it dry, and then you decoupage. You put pictures or any kind of, I think just paper. I can't remember. It seemed like she said you could use cloth if you wanted to. And you just layer it with decoupage until you get it like you want. And then you cover it with a sealant of some kind, like a polyurethane. So it will solidify and make it a really nice surface. And it shouldn't permeate through the paint. And if it does, you may want to change it again in a couple of years. You can create anything, anytime, about anything. Take a pasteboard box and cover it. It becomes a toy box. Or you could take a box and cover it with pictures of doggies, and it could be a dog box, with trees. You can do anything like that. What I'm looking at right now is Connor. Connor, come back over here. I haven't got a leash on him. And he thinks he wants to sneak to the doggy park. So I'm watching him real close because he's a sneaky little dog. Yeah, here he goes. He's going to come back here. Come here, Connor. So the first thing this morning, okay, change the subject. Decoupage. Or do I toll paint, my little mystery world. But then I've got these books to read, and I'm right in the middle of a romance. Yes, a real romance, and there's 3 books in the series. So I have to read those at least 2 hours a day. And then when I go to bed, too. Oh, I've got one of those beds, where you push the button, and it comes up, and you sit up, and you bring your legs up, and you can just read. And Connor can sit right there beside me, and we can just read the book, which is wonderful. Anyway, I really like that bed. My sister talked me into getting that bed, and I'm glad I got it. And my daughter helped me get it. Pay for it. Buy it, I guess, what you would just buy it. I'm still thinking very seriously about the bluebird houses. I'm going to look into that if I can get some bluebird houses for all the bluebirds that are here to help them out, so they need housing, just like I need housing. All those seniors need housing. We really do. And let's see. And there's a young lady named Sandy, or could be a gentleman, but I think it's not a young lady. And she's been writing me and wanting to move here, and I'm so excited. Isn't that great? She's in East Tennessee, and I think it would be nice. She's in one of those really high rises. And since we're on the ground, we're all level housing here. There's a unit of 4 apartments in each house, 4 apartments. They're not called houses, I don't know. Units, I guess, units. And we all have some kind of little patio that we can sit outside. And most of the apartments have glass doors, screen doors too. I don't because mine's handicapped. But compared to a high rise, I do believe for some people, that's what they want. Some people love living in high rises. I mean, they really do. I just don't see me living in a high rise. I'd have my windows open all the time. And if I had a balcony, which I'm sure they don't put balconies on a lot of those complexes for seniors, I have to have windows open and sit outside or walk to the dog park. I just can't sit 13 stories up in an apartment. Now, I have done that in Florida. When I went to Florida for holidays, yes, I did like it. I'd rather be on the ground floor so you can walk right out to the beach. You don't have to come down 6 stories down to go out to the beach, But anyway, this works for me, and it's not perfect all the time. It's not perfect. Not everybody's easy to get along with some days. It's like the saying, your tribe is a tribe. And it works because not everybody's a hoodlum at the same time, or a banshee, or whatever you call them. Not everybody's having a bad day in a tribe, so you get, a lot of variance. It's not like everybody turns at the same time, but anyway, so me and Connor, we've had our coffee, and I've got my English muffin in the toaster, and we're going to have real butter and orange marmalade, and I'm going to sit and read a little bit on my book as I've started another series again. I know I read all the time, but I love it. I do. I love living through and conversations. I love books with conversations in it and descriptions in it that create the environment that your mind just captures, and all of a sudden you're out by a pond with a log extending into the pond, and you don't know whether you're going to sit on the log or if you're going to put your quilt on the grass. And if the grass is too high, you get a bigger quilt, and so when you sit down on your quilt, the high grass is away from you, but you're still in the mist, nestled in the high grass or wildflowers along the pond. Oh wow, you can hear the water a little bit lapping against the bank of the pond. Then you see little dragonflies dipping, and you see a willow tree that's sort of leaning, and the leaves touch as the branches touch the water, and then you see little brim, and they're coming up and they're trying to snip that little leaf. Oh, it's so precious. What a beautiful thought. Oh, I've got sidetracked. Okay, sorry about that. Well, anyway, today is Saturday. So I'm still almost through with the white blanket for Jackie, and I'm really loving it. I don't know if she's going to get it or not. I may have to keep it for myself because it's luscious, soft, and I love working on it. It's just, I don't know, as I'm crocheting it, it's just like, oh, feels so good. It makes my heart warm. Just warms it up. Warms it up. Well, I've been talking 10 minutes. Hadn't said a thing really. It's important. I don't think, anyway. Maybe so. But, oh, it's so gorgeous. I hope you take the time to enjoy the minute and make yourself happy, because you should be happy. I love this house. This is a house jacket. And you've probably seen many videos of this jacket, because I wear it in the mornings when I have my coffee and writing letters and things. I've got to write a letter to Lois. She's not doing very well. She's got the C stuff, you know, and I guess she said she's down to 80 pounds, and I pray for her, and I want you to pray for her. But anyway, enough for today. Enough for the day. Remember, God has you in His hands. And pray for Mother Earth. And I do believe the sun is up. I think it's finally up. Well, me and Connor are going to say bye-bye. Aren't you, Connor? Are you down there, Connor? Say bye-bye. Go say bye-bye, Connor. Connor, you want to say bye-bye? Look. You say bye-bye? Look here, Connor. Can you see? I don't guess Connor wants to say bye-bye. Because he wants to go to the dog park. Yes, he does. Okay. We'll watch the Robbins. But we're going to go inside for a while. Okay. Bye-bye.